I always thought the attic was just a dusty relic of my grandmother's past, filled with forgotten treasures and memories. But when I found myself drawn to the rhythmic ticking of the old clock, something felt off. It didn't just tick, it ticked backwards. I dismissed it at first, chalking it up to another quirky family heirloom. That was until the first chime echoed through the room, pulling me into a vivid scene that wasn't my own. I was suddenly in a dimly lit street, the air heavy with dread, and I realized I was seeing through my grandmother's eyes. Her breath was shallow, her pace quickened, and I could feel her terror creeping into my bones. The second chime transported me to a small, cramped room. A hushed argument was taking place, the voices thick with fear and desperation. My grandmother was pleading with someone, her voice barely above a whisper. The shadows in the room seemed to stretch and twist, closing in on them. My heart pounded in my chest as I felt the urgency of her words, the sense that something unspeakable was about to happen. But then, I was yanked back to the attic, the clock's hands spinning in reverse, taunting me with the next chime. With the third chime, I was plunged into darkness. The air was cold, and I could hear muffled cries around me. My grandmother's presence was a tangible thing, her panic almost suffocating. I could sense the walls closing in, the weight of countless secrets pressing down. It was a moment of pure terror, a memory so intense that it felt like it would crush us both. I knew that whatever happened next was the reason the clock had started ticking backwards, urging me to piece together the fragments of her past. The clock struck one final time, and I was back in the attic, the air thick with revelation. I understood now, the scenes were more than memories, they were warnings. My grandmother had been trying to protect me from a dark family secret, one that had been buried in time. As the clock's hands slowly stilled, I realized that each chime was a plea for help, a desperate attempt to make things right. The chilling truth settled over me, the past wasn't just haunting us, it was coming for us.